किया जा रहा है कि वहाँ पर 2 मेडिकल टीमें तैनात की गई हैं, एक सुबह से शाम तक और एक शाम से रात तक या अगली सुबह तक ड्यूटी देगी। लेकिन पीटीआई के लोग या पीटीआई के जो मुखला है उन्होंने आज तहरीरी तौर पर ये मुतालबा कर दिया है कि हमें इंसाफी मुआवजे की फैसिलिटी दी जाए। अच्छा, ये तो हो गई जो तहरीक इंसाफ के मुखला जो कर सकते थे वकालतनामे पर दस्तखत मिलने से पहले एक दरखास्त उन्होंने दायर कर दी। अब रिहाई के लिए कोई भी अगर कानून पर या इन मामला के ऊपर थोड़ी सी समझ बूझ रखता है तो उसके लिए यह हैरानी की बात होगी कि चीफ जस्टिस इस्लामाबाद हाई कोर्ट ने सजा सुनाए जाने के बाद इमरान खान का जो हक दिफा मुतासिर हुआ था या उसको बहाल करने के लिए वो गए थे इस्लामाबाद हाई कोर्ट में कि जनाब हमने तो सुना ही नहीं गया, हमारे गवाहों को सुना नहीं गया, तो वो गवाहों का हक दिफा बहाल करने की जो अपील है वो समाज के लिए फिक्स कर दी है। जी हाँ,
an emerging fast bowler. Just that concentration has to be there. Sure, he'll be working with his coaches around that. The main game when you go to the movies is the movie, not the popcorn.
Some people might go there for the popcorn. If it's free, you do.
I've both got our hands up.
Any day food over movies. In fact, before the caramelized, the sugary version in the UK.
Simply salt. But yeah, just that distraction in and around the fast bowler. And otherwise he was excellent. Bowled a menacing line and length and had a good bumper. Simple stuff, quality.
Quickly, Shamim, I'd like to get you involved in this. Last ball left of the over. I think that right in I noticed the 6 tapping fast bowlers that Bangladesh had in this playing 11. There was a time when Bangladesh came into world cricket and you had people like, Rubel Hussain was quick but short. There were many before him. Guys who tried to bowl quick but just didn't have the advantage of physique.
Definitely, it's 6 foot something for Tasmin and Choriful, the tall guy. We'll come back to that after we finish this over, the 21st. He's pulled back from the field. The 50 partnership comes up with that single, and that finishes the 21st over. 93.
खुशबू और जायका तो चलती रहे तुम मैं एक और कप चाय।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर रखी कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नर्म।
सॉन्ग की आजादी ऑफर के साथ हासिल करें 76 GB, साथ में अनलिमिटेड सॉन्ग मिनट और 1000 अदर नेटवर्क और अभी सिर्फ 476 रुपए में ऑफर है।
बहुत जरा पाकिस्तानी जानी पहचानी करो अपनी मनमानी जो तुमने खानी, हंस के फिर जाओ विद एवरी परेशानी। ड्रीम प्लान इनोवेट लेट्स मेक पाकिस्तान एपिक।
जीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। जीरे का जायका हमारी बातों से खस्ता जीरा प्लस।
कोकोनट और चॉकलेट जब एक दूसरे से मिले तो बने कैंडीलैंड पैराडाइज। कैंडीलैंड पैराडाइज, टेस्ट विद पैराडाइज।
फूड पैंडा होम शॉप से मिले घर का बना खाना, खास घर से। फूड पैंडा होम शॉप।
Try from the days that Sanjay was mentioning, and we really use them just to open things up and then get the spin bowlers in. It's like maybe India some time back, and they've changed things around.
We tend to forget the good work done by players in the 70s, 80s for India to become the team that is the one that we see in 2023, the team that went on to win the World Cup. You're right, there was a time in the 70s where people like Sunil Gavaskar would bowl with the new ball and then the spinners would be unleashed on the opposition. But now you can see definite change in the way Bangladesh is thinking about their fast bowlers. They're getting serious about it. 2 tall, strapping guys hitting the deck. Shot, a really good shot. You haven't seen too many sixes. This is a larger ground than most. And sorry to bring the Indian angle in. Kuldeep Yadav would be delighted with the size of the boundaries here.
Yeah, it's a good shot. It's a pretty high percentage shot as well for a sweep shot that's looking to go the distance. There's less risk the squarer that it goes. If you're actually trying to play out towards cow corner, then the risk becomes quite obvious. Get the top edges into play. When you're looking to go square, that's in the batter's favour. So I just want to pick up quickly that point. So with Courtney Walsh and AD being now as bowling coaches, is that the scouts that are actually delivering that talent crop to them, or are they seeking out the taller type fast bowlers?
Not necessarily the taller ones. It's the scouts have been around. They're looking at, they've had some pace bowling searches, pace hunts as they call them, and it has paid off. And you know what it does? It is a double beneficial effect. One is that you may not have the pitches in Bangladesh conducive for the pace bowlers, but once they go abroad, and the problem they used to have in the past, that's reduced, because you're used to having these pace bowlers will have to come back to the in. 22 down, the 100 has come up for 3 wickets.
मैंने स्विच किया था पैम्पर, जिसमें पहले से ही लोशन विद एलोवेरा, जो कबीर को दिन रात रैश से बचाता है. अब से नो मोर रैश डिसीजन. ट्राई पैम्पर.
4G digital grand offer. 100 GB data, 1000 ऑफर और अनलिमिटेड ऑनलाइन मिनट 1400 रुपए के डिस्काउंटेड जोन पे.
फूड पैंडा होम शॉप पे मिले घर का बना खाना, खास घर से. फूड पैंडा होम शॉप. नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू. इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ों में जाए और एक घनी और 5 गुना तक मजबूत बाल.
लॉन्ग की आजादी ऑफर के साथ हासिल करें 76 GB, साथ में अनलिमिटेड लॉन्ग मिनट और 1000 अदर नेटवर्क और अभी सिर्फ 476 रुपए में ऑफर लगाएं.
Two beneficial effects. The wickets are now a little more conducive. The arena tops deliberately being produced in Bangladesh to help the cause of the pace bowlers once they go abroad, and also the batters getting an opportunity to hone their skills against top-class pace bowlers. So it makes them easier for them to face the opposition when they go overseas, which has been a problem over the years for Bangladesh. So that has been negated quite a lot by the advent of this bunch of pace bowlers.
So let's not forget there have been some great fast bowlers who've been short, not tall, 6-footers or 6'4", 6'5", people like Malcolm Marsh. I mean, last year when India, or the year before that when India was winning matches abroad with a quality pace attack, none of them were 6 feet or over. You have people like Mohammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj is tall enough but not too tall. You've got Pratik Krishna, he's not Ishant Sharma. So yeah, it's not that you've got to be tall to be a great bowler, but there is a certain advantage, like in basketball, to be tall as a fast bowler. It's a high release point. That's the natural advantage that you get.
You have to also acknowledge that in the subcontinental conditions, spin rules. And you can never forget that fact. I mean, as an Aussie coming to these conditions, I wasn't necessarily worried about the fast bowlers.
That's why they've got Rangana Herath alongside Alan Donald.
Yeah, what a bowler he was in all formats of the game. Took over from Murali. But yeah, they were difficult conditions. But what we have seen in international cricket, which has been a fascinating journey across the spectrum of the different codes, but also the different countries, it's just how each country has adapted to playing away from home. someone like the captain of Bangladesh, for example, his average away from home is better actually than what it is at home in one-day cricket, which is quite a staggering stat. It's a stat that impresses me because it means that you have to really persevere with your game and have the flexibility to learn your game as well.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant shot. So much time. Sadira waiting for the ball to arrive. He's been fantastic tonight. Coming close to a 50 now.
It's been so very impressive. There's the length, there's the opportunity to wait that split second before you swivel around and get a lot of the battleness. Must have enjoyed that. Going forward of square, what the headers was mentioning earlier, the confidence you have and not in the second round trying to play the ball back to the square, using the pace, is prepared to take them on.
That went down. He didn't completely control that hook shot. No harm done. He's gone to 49. Sadira, good innings this.
I actually quite enjoyed that response from Tuscan Ahmed there as well. He got pulled in front of square. That's the ouch that hurts a fast bowler. And then he's come in and tried to bowl another explosive bouncer. Paul Wilson's called him now. That's his 2. So as a batsman, you know that you can't be in that bumper zone again. So it'll be interesting to see their reaction and follow-up. Good. And a good over for Sri Lanka as well. 8 off it.
ज़ीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। ज़ीरे का जायका लिए हमारी बातों से खस्ता ज़ीरा प्लस। एक धूप में जागेगी, खेल की उम्र, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटी पियो, जिंदगी जियो। रेयर प्यार के लिए रेयर डेयरी आइसक्रीम, सीखो सच्चे रिश्तों का मीठा मजा।
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottle. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
नो डायरी आयरन प्लस नूडल्स, जिसमें है आयरन और फाइबर जो बच्चों को रखे एक्टिव और तेज।
ज़ीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। ज़ीरे का जायका लिए हमारी बातों से खस्ता ज़ीरा प्लस।
Oh dear, almost getting an outside edge. He's furious with himself. Got 350s in his one-day career. There's an opportunity, an easy one to get. His 4. He's taken off slightly, not too much. That's not one of his risky slow balls. A good time against pace of 17 of 12 balls. Yep, punched away into the deep. Crowd seen that. Gets to his 50s, 4th. It's been a good knock. Plain and simple, very good, very purposeful. Looking for runs from ball number 1. Well done, Sadira Samaravikrama.
Yeah, very nice. As you mentioned, Sanjay, just well constructed. Went about his play with great purpose. A good energy right from the start. Pretty strong strike rate as well. It's been ticking in and around that sort of 80, 90, 100, pretty much the whole innings. Exactly the sort of mindset that is required in a small run chase. Also, what was interesting is he wasn't happy with his under 50 score. Got a little close. He wanted to punch it through the cover point region, but he's angry with himself. He got back on the horse quickly with the next delivery, a little wider, punish it through cover point. So you need that hunger as a player as well.
And he's flourished in the company of the left-hander Sri Lanka. Got a fantastic one-day record. Sorry, Sri Lanka. Still early days, but average 41, strike rate in the 90s. Batsman number 5. Difficult position. With chaos cricket, you want to be at number 1, 2 and 3. Not so much in test cricket, but certainly 50 overs. But number 5, got to just feel like a chameleon, isn't it? Adapt to the situation. Wickets fall, he's got to show the defensive side. Need runs quickly. Show the big game.
I think you need to be an excellent player of spin as well at that stage. So that chameleon role is an important one. 100%. Good cover driver. Good flicks off the legs as well, and loves a full shot. Look at that. That's a delightful stroke, that. Weight tackle on the board. Always though he hits his momentum and his head forward. Little press. You can't play in front of square off the quick unless you're pressing into the ball. Excellent, both sides of the wicket. If I have one criticism, it would be that he needs to play a little straighter as well. Down in the V. Again, brilliant. 4 more. Loves that shot. Sweats on length and gets it.
Sorted out, and he gets into that, joins his partner in getting quick runs. The Sri Lankan supporters feel that they've got to see the target at this kind of short delivery. Maybe it was a touch higher than he anticipated initially, but the way he rolled his wrist on that and played it into the ground was terrific.
Gone are those days when batters would go onto the back foot to play the full shot, fall off the front, especially in this format. And T20s, maybe test cricket, you see batters use space behind the crease.
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज। ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़े पर नरम।
जीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। जीरे का जायका लिए, हमारी बातों से खस्ता जीरा प्लस।
Presenting Candyland Biscuit. Chocolate coated crunchy biscuit with caramel inside. Candyland Biscuit. Have it all.
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज। ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़े पर नरम। अब कैश की फिक्र नहीं, क्योंकि ड्राफ्ट कैश है ना।
When cricket comes, What Excites is here. Cheer for your team's events. Search the What Excites site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. What Excites, one step to success.
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और एशिया कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री। तो अभी जैस की वीकली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 50 GB डेटा सिर्फ 499 रुपए के लोड। जीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। जीरे का जायका लिए, हमारी बातों से खस्ता जीरा प्लस।
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला।
Seems like Sri Lanka might win this movie to the next game, guys. Day after.
Yeah, that's a pretty big game, isn't it, Sanjo? Oh, wow. Look at this one. Group A, super special, that one. Pakistan and India going head-to-head in another battle, in another great tournament. Both sides in form. Pakistan already got a win under their belt. They'll have the confidence.
And how many times have India-Pakistan featured in an Asia Cup final? Good question for you guys. There you go. 2nd September. Pakistan with one win against Nepal. Saw the class of Babar Azam. Iftikhar as well. The seam bowlers also put on a great show. Indians very keen to come through their worth as well. Rohit Sharma was delighted that he had a one-week camp in Bangalore. He said the first time we'll be able to get time to work on our skills and other things rather than just going and trying to win games. So he's pretty charged up. That bats first. That's the claim from the keeper.
That's the ball Shakib bowls so very well, the arm balls. It feeds the batter. The think it's going to turn away, keeps on holding it fly. Was it a little round armish action? There's enough revs on the ball, but it does scramble you for space and creep through that gap. Good over.
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू। इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ों में जाए और एक घनी और 5 गुना तक मजबूत बाल।
Presenting Candyland Biscuit. Chocolate coated crunchy biscuit with caramel inside. Candyland Biscuit. Have it all.
ओलिविया हेयर कलर खरीदते वक्त पैक में चमकता हुआ ओलिविया ओरिजिनल प्लास्टिक देखना ना भूलें। ओलिविया हेयर कलर है मेरी नंबर 1 चॉइस। ओलिविया, शुक्रिया।
स्टेट लाइफ चाइल्ड एजुकेशन एंड मैरिज प्लान आपके बच्चे की तालीम, शादी और मुस्तकबिल का माली तहफ़्फ़ुज़। 2022 में पॉलिसी होल्डर्स को 97 अरब रुपए से ज्यादा का मुनाफा। स्टेट लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ पाकिस्तान।
नो डायरी आयरन प्लस नूडल्स जिसमें है आयरन और फाइबर जो बच्चों को रखे एक्टिव और तेज।
बाल दानेदार का बड़ा दाना, एक बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका जो चलती रहे तुम मैं एक और कप चाय।
Been a really good partnership there from the town. Absolutely. He came at the right time, 71 runs, 98 balls. And the bowlers were bowling really tight lines. They were looking like they were going to take wicket heavy over. And this is when you need, he's asking for 2. He will not get it. Lanka, the kind of strength he provides to the Sri Lanka batting lineup, especially the way he faces spin, plays the sweep shot really well, rotates the strike well. An excellent player for some time now for Sri Lanka.
Yeah, you're spot on. Those sweep shots when spinners were just putting him under pressure. A boundary early on in the over.
And this is what the Bangladeshi batters lacked. You know, that intent to play like a sweep shot or rotating the strike regularly. Sri Lanka and Sadia showed how to bat on these kind of pitches. Where there's a little bit of depth for the spinners. There still is.
Well, they just struggled to rotate strike, got themselves under pressure and then thought we need a big shot here and then got out. No use of any feet were there. They weren't coming down, they weren't sweeping. So when you look at the comparisons at the moment, 101 before, that's all Bangladesh were at this stage. So they're still okay. They just needed a partnership, someone to grab the game by the scruff of his neck and actually put a total on. End of the over. 1 run comes from it. 26 gone, 150.
कोकोनट और चॉकलेट जब एक दूसरे से मिले तो बने कैंडीलैंड पैराडाइज। कैंडीलैंड पैराडाइज, टेस्ट द पैराडाइज।
इंडिया को पाकिस्तान की अलग तस्वीर दिखानी है, उसकी खूबसूरती की। जब तक दिखाऊंगी नहीं, रखूंगी नहीं।
मैं इसके ख्वाबों के बीच किसी को नहीं आने दूंगी, जरासीम को भी नहीं। इसीलिए लाइफ बॉय।
बड़े बाबू को दिए लाइफ बॉय की बड़ी हिफाजत, क्योंकि जरासीम से ऑफिसर यकीनी हिफाजत।
अम्मी मेरी पाकिस्तान की तस्वीर जीत गई।
डेंटल हेल्थ का ऑलराउंडर है सेंसोडाइन कंप्लीट प्रोटेक्शन प्लस। इसके 8 बेनिफिट्स देते हैं मुकम्मल प्रोटेक्शन हर रोज।
Just see there's something still there for the spinners. And they are trying to push hard to try and get themselves back in it. At the moment, Sri Lanka shouldn't lose this game, 50 from 143. Still got to work at it. Still got to keep trying to build a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. They are in total control. Funny things that happen in cricket.
Nice looking shot. Should just be one. It is one. But a fan post question for you. Can Sri Lanka defend their crown? 67% say no. 33 yes. Someone's just joined us who probably would disagree with 67%. Marvin Apapatu. Surely too far down. Surely too far down. Can they defend it?
Well, they have the ammunition to defend it. It's about how well they apply themselves on the day.
I think they're going to miss Australia big time, especially in the business end of the Asia Cup. Guys like Madhushanka, Nahiru Kumara, with extra pace, Shamira. Those bowlers going to be big miss. And big one is Australia.
That lateral spin again, just skip.
Charges are against him. And once he do that, he essentially was guilty of lying and of incorrect practices. And so the verdict said that he was being dishonest. So that is what he was charged for.
With terms of practice, how many police officers suspended from police there?
To the Islamabad High Court, what it said was Imran Khan's conviction has been suspended. He has not been acquitted. So this is a key point to understand.
Suspension of the conviction doesn't necessarily mean that typically that's a real policy general that is allowed to contest the national election to save justice year.
When Imran was
United Cup. Chocolate coated crunchy biscuit with caramel inside. Candy land biscuit. Have it all.
This partnership is, they've just not panicked. Been able to rotate strike and get an early boundary here and there.
Well, it's not about you playing your normal game. It's about adjusting and adapting to what the team wants. Of course, you got to score as an individual to be able to beat the team. That's a different story. But the time demands, the moment demands for you to sort of put up a partnership with your colleague and so see the team through.
The batters have found tough to get going in this pitch. First the Bangladeshi. And now not a single six has been hit during the whole match. Not only in just one inning. Pitch has definitely made the batters work hard. Little grip. Spinners help for 5 good days. We saw how bowl really. Tirana bowl outstandingly well with those variations, with that extra pace. There's a bounce new bowl. There's some nice carry into it as well.
On a wicket like this, you need character. You need to show character. You need to show application to be able to come from. That's exactly what Sri Lanka is now showing, and in their bowlings and big overs too.
Maman, is it a typical candy pitch? Because I played here many years ago, around 11 years ago. Wasn't this kind of pitch? Was good to bat on.
Well, I reckon the second innings has always been, I always said, right throughout. This is better for batting than the first half. I think it lived up to that. You rather bat now than in the morning session.
Nice little jab sweep. Trying to push for 2. Yeah, really good running. Really good from both Sadira and Asalanka. End of the 28th, 121 for 3.
डेंटल हेल्थ का ऑलराउंडर है सेंसोडाइन प्रोटेक्शन प्लस. इसके 8 बेनिफिट्स देते हैं मुकम्मल प्रोटेक्शन हर रोज. जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
Oh, soft.
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़े पर नर्म।
Oh, soft.
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़े पर नर्म।
Oh, soft.
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़े पर नर्म।
I quite agree. I mean, he's now trying to sort of wait until the batsman do a mistake, which in real sense, I don't think Sri Lanka will take any risk, knowing this is the 8th over of Shakib.
Yeah, he's happy just to see it out at the moment. 5 dot deliveries. He doesn't mind if Shakib bowls a maiden here. So ahead of the game at the moment. Don't have to take any risks. A little bit quicker, flatter, and a maiden for Shakib. 29 done, 121 for 3.
फूड पैंडा होम शेफ पे मिले घर का बना खाना, खास घर से। फूड पैंडा होम शेफ।
स्टेट लाइफ जीवन साथी प्लान, कम इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम में ज्यादा इंश्योरेंस कवरेज। 2022 में पॉलिसी होल्डर्स को 97 अरब रुपए से ज्यादा का मुनाफा। स्टेट लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ पाकिस्तान।
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू। इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ों में जाए और एक घनी और 5 गुना तक मजबूत बाल।
जीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। जीरे का जायका लिए हमारी बातों सा खस्ता जीरा प्लस।
Stumped. They wanted a wicket. They have a wicket. Sadira just runs past it, and in the end, Mushfiq takes it and gets a stumping. 24 runs required. Can they make a comeback, these Bangladeshis? Certainly, they broke the partnership, which was looking very dangerous at the Hassan. Oh, the ball went away from him. Played for an off-spinner. Took some time, Mustaqir Rahim, to get that stumping going, but beautiful delivery. And then the stumping. Sadira got out of 54. Played brilliantly. This partnership nearly took the game away from Bangladesh. 121 for 4.
एक बार से नहाना,
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज। ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
Oh, soft.
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़े पर नर्म।
Welcome to the world of fastest internet Flash Fiber. 100 Mbps internet at unbelievable 50% discount. Call 1218 now and join Flash Fiber.
डेंटल हेल्थ का ऑलराउंडर है सेंसोडाइन कंप्लीट प्रोटेक्शन प्लस, जिसके 8 बेनिफिट्स देते हैं मुकम्मल प्रोटेक्शन हर रोज।
गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश। फेस रहे फ्रेश, क्लीन और ब्राइट। गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश। लेट योर फेस ग्लो।
रियल प्यार के लिए रियल डेयरी आइसक्रीम। ईको, सच्चे रिश्तों का मीठा मजा।
Presenting Candyland Biscuit. Chocolate coated crunchy biscuit.
That's a good ball. Very good ball. He did everything right other than sort of going inside out at the last moment. Probably be very critical.
Does he just clip his back pad here? Yeah, doesn't he? Well, it just clips his back pad. There's that delivery again. And I'm just thinking why? Why could you not bring up deep point, not allowing him just to get off the mark? Not going to play a big shot first up at you. If he does, good luck.
Certainly is missing a trick or two. Put the pressure on the new batter. One more wicket here. I think you get the captain in and then you're into the tail basically after Lal again. Of course, he has won matches with Sri Lanka.
Just that gap. I just don't like that gap at backward point here. If Taskin Ahmed is at deep points, bring him up. Bring him up. Don't allow little singles here. Dot ball to finish them. Good over because it's a wicket in the over for Bangladesh. It's 123 for 4.
कितना सारा ग्लो चाहिए? तो ग्लो एंड लवली फेस वॉश ये चेहरे से धूप चिपचिपाहट निकाले और दे विटामिन्स का भरपूर ग्लो। ग्लो एंड लवली फेस वॉश।
इसका 10x हाई पावर्ड फॉर्मूला रखे धूप से महफूज और बनाए मर्दों की जिल्द को फेयर, फ्रेश एंड स्पॉटलेस। रोज लगाओ, स्किन परफेक्ट बनाओ।
Presenting Candyland Biscuit. Chocolate coated crunchy biscuit with caramel inside. Candyland Biscuit. Have it all.
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू। इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ों में जाए और एक घनी और 5 गुना तक मजबूत बाल।
Don't get that. There's that sweep. And he's back. Slips. A little bit of dew around. And we'll pick up 2.
After this only, the comparison you talked about a minute. Deekshana came in, got the breakthrough, Pathirana came in, got back-to-back wickets as well. Who's going to do that for Bangladesh? Only 1 hour left after this for Saqib.
Yeah, you look at the comparisons, it's really close. And Worms are really close. What Bangladesh wants are wickets. If they get another couple here, all of a sudden then, pressure on that late order. Top edge. This is over that square leg. And he's just cleared up a couple of runs.
What Sri Lanka doesn't want at this stage is Asalanka's return to the pavilion. Asalanka is the mainstay. He got to see Sri Lanka too. Done everything right. Double big partnership with Samara Wickrama. Lost Samara Wickrama now cannot take too many risks. At least till Dhananjaya get on to his strike.
Yeah, it's too easy that. In some ways he wants to sweep and then push down the ground. The average turn in the match so far. Bangladesh are getting more turn. Percentage just slightly higher for Bangladesh, whether that's because the wicket is slightly older, maybe gripping a little bit more.
Well, if at all, I would have thought it speaks through more. Less turn, but not to be. They are purchasing more spin.
Bowled, full. Bangladesh are back in this, I can tell you right now. It's a big wicket for Shakib. And De Silva has to go.
Unfortunately, this is not good cricket by Sri Lanka. Dhananjaya De Silva, one of their senior members, knowing it's the penultimate over from Shakib, playing a shot like that is not good enough. sorry to say, it's not good enough. That is not taking responsibility, finishing off games. You are one of the best.
आज होगा टक्कर का मुकाबला, बिहारी लड़ाई और तेल का तड़का।
एरियल का नया ब्लू फॉर्मूला जिद्दी दागों का करे सफाया।
ना सारा ग्लो चाहिए तो ग्लो एंड लवली फेस वॉश, जो चेहरे से धूप चिपचिपाहट निकाले और दे विटामिन का भरपूर ग्लो। ग्लो एंड लवली फेस वॉश।
This innings break is brought to you by Vital Tea. Vital Pio, जिंदगी जियो। एक एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट। वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और एशिया कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री। तो अभी जैज की वीकली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 50 GB डेटा सिर्फ 499 रुपए के लोड।
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू। इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ों में जाए और एक घनी और
लोड।
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू। इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ों में जाए और एक घनी और 5 गुना तक मजबूत बाल।
सॉन्ग की आजादी ऑफर के साथ हासिल करें 76 GB, साथ में अनलिमिटेड सॉन्ग मिनट और 1000 अदर नेटवर्क मिनट, और अभी सिर्फ 476 रुपए में ऑफर लगा है।
Welcome to the world of fastest internet flash fiber. 100 Mbps in 100 Mbps in 100 Mbps in
अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सर्फ एक्सेल दागों पर सख्त, कपड़े पर नरम।
Presenting Candyland Biscuit. Chocolate coated crunchy biscuit with caramel inside. Candyland Biscuit. Have it all.
Zira Plus चाय।
Remember that game, but don't want you to remember.
Well, I was going to say, India got to 228 for 9. Sorry, Sri Lanka were 228 for 9, and you defended that. 203 for 9 is where India got to. Must have bowled well, I was in Colombo.
Well, 225 is a winning score at Premadasa. Do say, at least.
Yeah, remember, we were in the game for some time. But we also knew that, scoring 200 plus in that pitch, which had a bit of help for the fast bowlers as well as the spinners. Little slow side, we knew that we had to bat really well. We had to start really well, which we did.
In the air, it's a beautiful shot. A really good shot. Shakiba brought that long off up into the circle. This is a class shot.
It is. Played with the spin. Wait for it. No fielder there. No actual width. And timed to perfection. Good shot. Fantastic shot. Going through the line of the ball. Almost got a 6 for it.
talk about that pitch in Colombo. My last game internationally was in Colombo against India in a Champions Trophy. We got 260. So if you thought 228 was good, we thought we'd won the game. Unfortunately, there was someone called Ganguly and Sehwag, and you won it. India won it in 30 overs. Thank you very much. My last game. 32 overs done, 132 for 5.
कोकोनट और चॉकलेट जब एक दूसरे से मिले तो बने कैंडीलैंड पैराडाइज। कैंडीलैंड पैराडाइज, टेस्ट ऑफ पैराडाइज।
नो डायरी आयरन प्लस नूडल्स, जिसमें है आयरन और फाइबर जो बच्चों को रखे एक्टिव और तेज।
जीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। जीरे का जायका लिए हमारी बातों से खस्ता जीरा प्लस।
K&N's का चिकन क्यूब, सेफ एंड हेल्दी चिकन स्टॉक। K&N's फूड पैंडा होम शॉप पे मिले।
Talk about defending that. There must have been some good bowling. As you said, Irfan, you were still in the game. Tendulkar 74.
Yeah, and we thought we bowl Sri Lanka out for 328. I think as a bowling unit, we were pretty happy. We had a wonderful bowling lineup, but right now, Sachin Sanaka, last 5 innings, he just scored 12 runs. Just 12 runs. Not in form at all.
And just to finish off that story about my last game in Colombo, Nasser Hussain with 19 overs to go said, would you fancy a bowl? Then India needed 4 to win. I said, of course I'll have a bowl. I think the ball is still going out of Colombo right now, and 20 odd years later.
What did he say after the game?
He said, thanks a lot, great career, Dominic. That was Nasser Hussain, my captain. And I know he's listening. You did say it. I never played again. That was it.
At least he stick to his words.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think I got in a couple of squads, but never played.
Well, I have a memorable story to say about that game. When Baji walked in with long sleeves, Sangha from behind said, you look very smart. No, sorry, he walked in short sleeves to back. He normally goes in long sleeves. He said, you look very smart in short sleeves. And Sangha got fined 25% of his match fees for saying it.
He's saying he just dressed smartly. Wow. Was it exactly like that? Great stories, great memories. End of another good over. Just 2 runs from it. 33 overs done, 134 for 5.
अम्मी, दुनिया को पाकिस्तान की अलग तस्वीर दिखानी है। इसी खूबसूरती की जब तक दिखाऊंगी नहीं, रुकूंगी नहीं।
मैं इसके ख्वाबों के बीच किसी को नहीं आने दूंगी, जरासीम को भी नहीं। इसीलिए लाइफ बॉय।
बड़े ख्वाबों को दिए लाइफ बॉय की बड़ी हिफाजत, तुझे जरासीम के 100% यकीनी हिफाजत।
अम्मी, मेरी पाकिस्तान की तस्वीर जीत गई।
From the house of Eagle Star.
फूड पैंडा
Trying to defend their title. We saw Pakistan win comprehensively last night against Nepal in Multan. There's more cricket coming your way. Some big games. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Super 11 Asia Cup Group A. Pakistan versus India. That is coming your way on the 2nd of September. Match 3. Cannot wait for that, Irfan. I just think there's so much to be played in these two teams.
So many subplots, Dominic. How India going to tackle Shaheen Afridi's new ball bowling? What kind of batting order will be coming down? That's a fantastic shot. Good fielding as well, but still get 2.
Even who's going to stop Babar as well, the way that he's just got his 19th one-day international century, is only 1 behind Saeed Anwar.
Absolutely. Iftikhar got brilliant 100 as well. So now that batting lineup becomes even more stronger.
Mid-60s, mid-70s. Just the one real partnership we think of there. Sri Lanka, Marian.
The reverse employed very, very well. Look at that. While racing to the boundary, it's going to be a teaser. Good effort. Now, has he managed to get a bit of hand on that? Before the ball went across, he did hold it in, young Tamim, but I'm sure the umpires want to have another look at that. But can see the newcomer, Devitan, straight down, doing well, a lot of commitment showed. Some feeding you well.
He's certainly eaten the toe ball, hasn't he? Face planted into the sponsors. He's done a great job. Saved himself a certain couple of runs there. Nice. That's the sort of desperation that Bangladesh are going to remain in this tournament will need to show.
That's crucial point. You know, even if they go on to lose this, they've got to take the positives from this game. Make the Sri Lankans work hard to reach a smallish total. That'll be something that'll be giving them a bit of confidence going into the next match. Look at this. Talking about confidence, you need to go across and sweep the ball with utmost ease. That's what even Chanaka was not in there long enough has done. 35 done.
जीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। जीरे का जायका लिए हमारी बातों सा खस्ता जीरा प्लस।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नर्म। नोट आया है आयरन प्लस नूडल्स, जिसमें है आयरन और फाइबर जो बच्चों को रखे एक्टिव और तेज।
जीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। जीरे का जायका लिए हमारी बातों सा खस्ता जीरा प्लस।
कोकोनट और चॉकलेट जब एक दूसरे से मिले तो बने कैंडीलैंड पैराडाइज। कैंडीलैंड पैराडाइज।
Content to just play with soft hands.
Versus spin boundaries. Russian white ones there. Plays back in his crease. He waits for the short ball and tugs it to the onside. A great deal of intent. It hasn't been that night, has it, for both teams? When you think about early wickets inside the first 10 overs, 3 for Sri Lanka. Wasn't until that partnership with Samarawit Rama and that's Sri Lanka that got them on track through this small run chase. Even when you think of their strike rates in comparison to the modern day cricketer, sitting around that 70 mark. So it's been a night of circumspect, something unusual when it comes to ODI cricket, which is usually full of flurry. The T20 version of the game has really promoted that, even in a 50-over match.
Even before the Bangladesh team came to this Asia Cup, there was talk about 300-plus runs on a regular basis. But even looking at the wicket, I just don't feel there are gremlins in the wicket per se. It's just the approach and the early fall of wickets that have stunted the run flow.
I've had 500 runs. No, seriously. I mean, when you think about T20 cricket, the kind of totals that are getting scored regularly now, and I'm not saying even in the first innings, in the second innings, regularly chasing down even over from the get-go. I've had 500 overs. My maths aren't great. Seriously, I mean, that's a big total. When you think about T20 cricket, the totals that are getting scored regularly now, and I'm not saying even in the first innings, in the second innings, regularly chasing down even over from the get-go. I've had 500 overs. My maths aren't great. Seriously, I mean, that's a big total. When you think about T20 cricket, the totals that are getting scored regularly now, and I'm not saying even in the first innings, in the second innings, regularly chasing down even over from the get-go. I've had 500 overs.
सच्चे रिश्तों का मीठा मजा।
Presenting Candyland Discount.
In 6 overs, the 6th over, you want to ensure that they really have to work hard. Sri Lanka will be content. He's played really to the merit of the ball. 49 of 82 has been an innings that he can be proud of in the sense that held it together. Backs away, trying to find that single to get him to his 50. It's been very impressive.
Well, it's a very good setup innings for a tournament. It's a condensed tournament. You need to get off to a flyer. Get that confidence high at the start of the tournament. No point at the end. So Sri Lanka do go on to win this match. It'll be a little kick like Pakistan was as well against Nepal over in Pakistan yesterday. Just a tick in the box, early momentum. Get off to a start. You get behind in this tournament, That's an unusual way to bring up this 50, but ninth half-century. Lanka deserves a half-century tonight. It was a well-constructed innings. Small run chase, needed a partnership and got one.
Absolutely. He's done a grand job for his team. Just been content to show a lot of resilience, patience. It's paid off. Seen wickets tumble around him. 85 balls, 50 is just given that requirement of keeping it all together, not getting overawed for the fall of wickets. And now they say it's time for the charge. Shimmy down the wicket, gets a hold of it. Shanaka blasts it to the boundary.
And that's very nice. He is a destructive batsman. The skipper of Sri Lanka was happy enough because of the weather to accept at the toss a run chase, and this would have been the perfect, if he had it in his mind to arrive and chase down a Bangladesh total, 160 odd would have been the perfect one.
Up to finish the over, that is the 37, 150.
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़े पर नर्म।
जोन की आजादी ऑफर के साथ हासिल करें 76 GB, साथ में अनलिमिटेड लॉन्ग मिनट और 1000 अदर नेटवर्क मिनट, और अभी सिर्फ 476 रुपए में ऑफर लगा।
Presenting Candyland Biscuit. Chocolate coated crunchy biscuit with caramel inside. Candyland Biscuit. Have it all.
जोन की आजादी ऑफर के साथ हासिल करें 76 GB, साथ में अनलिमिटेड लॉन्ग मिनट और 1000 अदर नेटवर्क मिनट, और अभी सिर्फ 476 रुपए में ऑफर लगा।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग।
Very happy with the bowling prowess, and now some of the batters have put up their hands.
Yeah, that monkey off the back effect. When you're at home defending the Asian Cup, it's really, really important that you just do the simple and basic things right, and they've done that. And you can think back to their bowling performance, but the run was particularly impressive. They're down a number of key assets with the ball. Some of their real champions not present, but they've stood up. And again with the bat, it's not their fault that they've got a small total to chase down, but they're doing so handsomely, even in spite of being in a little bit of trouble inside those 10 overs. So plenty of good signs for Sri Lankan supporters, and plenty of good signs in that dressing room as well as to the confidence and the expectations that will grow as their confidence does in this tournament.
Other side of the coin, Haydos, is Bangladesh. They'll be bitterly disappointed with the performance. Charit, let's look at the scoring areas. Pretty much 360 degrees. No depth touches or glances down behind square, but enough on either side of the wicket. That's picked up. That's going a long way. That's going for the maximum. What a flourish. The first 6 of the game.
Well, there was no depth touch about that. That's hammered away. Drops a bit short, does Matty. And that's the first one of the match. Rocks back, bang. Deep in the cow corner. Big ground. And ideally placed. Look at that. Sailing away into the beautiful night sky.
That's the wonderful mix that he has. He's not sort of going to say, I'm going to finish it in 2 or 3 deliveries. He's content to pay respect to the good ball. He's going to take on the bowler when he gives him a little bit of a gift. Sensible batting. Once again using the depth of the crease very well. And we finish over number 30.
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ों में जाए और एक घनी और 5 गुना तक मजबूत बाल।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज। ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नर्म।
जीरा प्लस चाय के साथ पेश करके तो देखो, यही है गुफ्तगू का प्लस। जीरे का जायका लिए हमारी बातों से खस्ता जीरा प्लस।
नहाने के लिए स्किन वाइट गोट मिल्क सोप और चेहरे के लिए स्किन वाइट गोट मिल्क क्रीम। वाह, क्या खूबसूरत जोड़ी है। Golden Pearl Hair Off, hair removing.
And some simple gift to take him racing away and his team to that win, which is coming sooner than later.
Well, the one positive is Shanto. He got 89, good strike rate as well. That's a positive for Bangladesh. Just needed a bit more support, didn't he? Up top, a few changes in the opening combination. Needed to have a bit more in them. Just sort of nothing really. No contributions apart from that one, and that's not good enough. You need to have 3 or 4 decent combinations and decent partnerships, and they couldn't find it tonight, Bangladesh. And what that means is you really only need one partnership, which we've seen from a batting perspective, chasing. And had they been chasing even 250 saves, even if they were 20, 30 below par, it would have put pressure on the home team here, Sri Lanka, under what's been quite leaden skies and unusual weather pattern up here. Sri Lanka, both sides of the wicket, loves to tug to that onside though, that's his specialty. In fact, it's pretty much the specialty of all the Sri Lankan batsmen. They love to hit the square of the wicket on both sides.
More in hope than an appeal from Tuscan than any conviction from not at all interested. But I think they've gone upstairs for a little bit of a review. But why not?
That smile pretty much says it all,
director, we have a player review for LBW, given not out on the field. Check the front foot, and it's a fair delivery. Can I have a look at front on, please? Okay, just drop that back, please. Through. Okay, can we just have a look at all threads to confirm that there's no batting ball there, please? Okay, flat line all the way through to the pad. And ball tracking when ready, please. Okay, pitch outside or impacting line. Wicket, umpire's call. Okay, we'll go back to 4 on field. Stay with his original decision of not out. We're on screen now.
Well, even he's got a smile on his face. The smiles all around, particularly with the supporters of Sri Lanka. And afford to smile. They had a few periods of time when there's a bit of tension. But these two have done exceedingly well. But sometimes you get that extra bit of bounce. Tuscan did. He must have been hoping that the bounce could have been a little more. Get the ball on target.
He needed to be more like you and my height, I think. You're a big tall boy, you hit the wicket hard like that. Generally speaking, on this wicket up here, it's going to go over the stumps. It may be a little different in Pakistan, though. You hit that sort of length, and it's very, very rarely going over the stumps there.
Bangladesh bowlers have got to just adjust to the conditions very, very quickly. A lot of travelling and with a different kind of nature of wicket. It's warmer in Lahore, I understand, compared to the lovely weather we have here in Kandy. So that's going to take a toll on their efforts. A lot of fine-tuning to be done. Shakib Al Hassan will be hoping there's a little bit more grip from the wicket. And enough purchase of the track as expected as we moved on to the second part of the day. We just played reasonably right the way through.
Probably lucky, actually, for Shakib, because both his dismissals have been through straight ones. Ball's just going straight on, hit the stumps. Odd one has grip, but you're right, it hasn't. Return, good shot, puts away, loves that shot. Little flick off his legs. Lanka starting to put the foot down.
Sri Lanka have done it. They've won by 5 wickets. Very, very convincing win. The most consecutive wins for Sri Lanka in ODI was in 2023. That is 11 consecutive matches. Wonderful prowess shown. Bangladesh had a very difficult day today. Really been a
इसका 10x हाई पावर्ड फॉर्मूला रखे धूप से महफूज और बनाए मर्दों की जिप को फ्रेश एंड स्पॉटलेस। रोज लगाओ, स्किन परफेक्ट बनाओ। रियल प्यार के लिए रियल डेयरी आइसक्रीम। ईको सच्चे रिश्तों का मीठा मजा।
Golden Pearl Hair Off Hair Removing Cream Advanced Hair Removing Formula Skin पर itching और burning नहीं करती। Golden Pearl Hair Off Hair Removing Cream।
बाल दानेदार का बड़ा दाना में बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तो चलती रहे तुम मैं एक और कप चाय। सॉन्ग की आजादी ऑफर के साथ हासिल करें 76 GB, साथ में अनलिमिटेड सॉन्ग मिनट्स और 1000 अदर नेटवर्क मिनट, और अभी सिर्फ 476 रुपए में ऑफर लगाएं। बाल दानेदार का बड़ा दाना में बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तो चलती रहे तुम मैं एक और कप चाय।
आज होगा टक्कर।